right, so I bring you good news for the young people. I told you at the beginning of this show that if you can think it, you can work towards it, then you can achieve it. And that's the story of someone that really made history this year, really ensuring that he broke a record of the longest recording marathon, Guinness World Record. And he's here with us. We're so excited to have him here. Idem Abasifreke, thank you indeed for joining us on the program today.
Thank you for having me. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone.
That's great because we're watched all over the world. Thank you indeed for greeting our viewers. Once again, congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
You know, I'd wondered really all the categories that you can really push through to break world records, especially we also as civil rights organization have our own world records that we set and all of that. And as an organization, we admire everybody. We compliment people because we know we do good as well. You love music. You love the art. You love music. At what point did you think you were taking it to this level?
Yeah, you know, I've been a music producer for quite a long time now, and that was since 2005. But the world record was definitely when I was like, I saw Idem Abasifreke did hers. I was like, so you can do this in any field, you know. So I had to go research, and I'm like, okay, as a music producer, I can record music artists for a long time. The record on ground was 40 hours, 19 minutes. So I broke the 40 hours and set a new record of 95 hours, 59 minutes.
Very interesting. I'm not with you alone. Yeah. I'm not alone with you, I meant to say. My colleague, Ben Wakama, joins us live from Port Harcourt. I know he's been itchy to talk sis. Benny, you're welcome to the program. Here is Ifame right here in the studios.
Thank you so much. Good morning once more. Happy to see you as well. And to our guests, so good morning. And our viewers as well, good morning.
So you have Idem Abasifreke here as a Guinness World Record holder in the longest recording marathon with multiple artists. Here's our winner, Nigeria's pride, so to speak. You want to talk to him, I'm sure.
Of course. I'm so happy, first of all, that a Nigerian had to break the record that's been set by another Nigerian as well. 40, 19, and now 95, 59. Just a second will remain. It would have made 96 minutes. Congratulations to you. But let me find out this now. There are so much of technicalities involved in you trying to put this together. Can you please tell us how were you able to put these technicalities together and sustain up till 95 hours and 59 minutes?
Yeah, it was not easy. First, from the aspect of gathering the music artists. You know, we empowered 150 music artists and we recorded them from 10 February to 14 February, that's 5 days. So it was not easy staying awake for 5 days, managing and, you know, recording 150 artists. And also, you know, electricity, keeping the constant light, gathering the evidence and uploading the evidence to the world record holders.
Let's look at the artists. From whence did you gather them from? Are they upcoming artists? Are they university undergraduates? Where did you gather them from?
Yeah, I started on 20th September and it was approved December, 12 December, and gathering the artists from December to January, and February 10 to 14 we did the world record. And September 30th, 2024, the world record was announced and it was all over their pages, and I got my certificate the same day.
Let's also look at the still, as it were. I mean, you had breaks. What was the time for the breaks you had, and what were you doing during those breaks? At what point in time did you really take a nap, as it were?
Being a music producer, I worked a lot of day and night sections. Some music artists will want you to come work in the studio and you work some nights and days. So I've been working like 2 days, 3 days, but it was my first time working without, you know, going anywhere, you know, staying in that particular place. And the concept I have in every 1 hour when you're doing a world record attempt, in every 1 hour you have a 5-minute resting time. So my concept was to record for 4 hours, accumulate 20-minute resting time, then I take a rest for 5 minutes, I keep 15. I do the same thing again, I keep 15, I do it. So when I have a long, like 1 full hour, then I can now go on a rest. That's when I see fit. So I stayed awake for the first day, I was there, the second day I was there. So from the third day, that's when I was like, man, I need to go rest. So that's when I started using my rest break, yeah. But I was just accumulating all through.
All right, I'm just curious. You know, I saw you out there and I was like all smiles. And for you to have made up your mind to go for such a challenge, there must be some reasons behind it. I want to believe beyond wanting to break the record.
Yeah.
If there's anything of such, what was it?
You know, I'm always having this in my mind. I use pidgin. I said, it's either I blow for my artist to blow, or my artist will blow for me to blow. So when doing this, I had to know that I can't go alone. I have to know portray artists. Even when I was trying to do the world record, I DM'd so many record labels. Come in, come and see some artists. If you see any artist you like, you can sign from there. So I try to introduce so many artists to come work with, and producers to come work with me during the marathon. So I saw it as a way of empowering myself, empowering the music artists, and setting a world record for myself, for Nigeria, and for Africa.
I'm coming to some people they always ask, what do you really gain, you know, for really participating? I like for you to answer, but before then, let's see this. It looks like something of interest to me.
Yeah.
Ben, I'm sure you can't wait to see this. So our viewers also, I want to believe
Yeah, we are.
same.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, all right. Let's see this.
Yeah.
So this is your certificate.
Yes.
It actually reads, the longest recording marathon with multiple artists in 95 hours, 59 minutes, achieved by Idem Abasifreke and Beast Black Studio, all Nigeria in Lagos, Nigeria, on February 14, 2024. Was it because it was Valentine's Day?
Yeah, we started on 10.
Okay.
We started on 10 February and we ended on 14 February. So we still mark the Lovers' Day by achieving and setting a new world record for Nigeria and West Africa.
All right, so till now, till today, people still talk about you. What did you take away from the experience aside the certification, as well as we hear that you people get a lot of money from it, like millions of dollars?
I'll say this to make it clear. This certificate is bigger than any amount you can think of, because one, I'm officially amazing. Two, there is no country on earth I can't go.
So that's very easy.
They know what's there. And secondly, I see this this achievement as a blessing from God to me, because some people did not believe in this music career. Being a music producer is not easy, because some producers need to be indoors working. But this is a blessing from God to me, trying to show that the field I took as a music producer was predestined, and I am officially amazing.
All right, that's good. Over to you, Ben.
Look at it again. After what you think will be the gain that you will get from this particular feat, are you thinking about beating your own record of 95 hours and 59 minutes? Because be rest assured, because you beat a 40 hours and 19 minutes, someone is getting ready to beat you as well. So are you waiting for them to beat you, or are you going to sport? Are you going to try your best possible to make sure that you beat yourself in this particular feat?
Yeah, I'm someone that I learned from my experience, and I try to be different from every other person. When I wanted to attempt this world record, I tried to DM the person that said the 40 hours, 19 minutes before me. I told the person, man, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. Although I didn't get no feedback. But by God's grace, when I set the world record, the person now had to follow me on all platforms, and now we are chatting. And with that, since when I wanted to do this world record, I DM'd the people that did it before me, and nobody answered me. Some of them requested for money for consultation or so. But since I've been a world record holder, and before then and after then, I've spoke with like 30 people, trying to coach them on how to get the world record and things to do and things not to do, things to focus on without getting money from them. And if there is someone there that wants to break my record, make sure you get ready for what's coming. If you care and you want me to be around, reach out to me. I'll love. One thing is that I want Nigerians, make we tear that book. You understand? Let's put Nigeria in the map, in the world map, and let's get more records. So if you want me to be around, put call, reach out to me on my platforms, and I'm there to coach you to get it.
Okay, let me understand. You said before you went for it, you've been calling your predecessor, that's talking about Hawal Ogungbadero. He didn't respond to you, and now he's following you. Is that clear?
Before I attempted the record, when I saw that, oh, this is 40 hours, we have a record like this, who is this person? I reached out to the person on Facebook and Instagram. I had no feedback. But when I got the record done, I still sent the photos to him. That's when I had feedback. He followed me, I followed him. If he posts, I see. If I post, he see. So we're now kind of friends. I'm still looking forward to meeting him in person, because he is the person who thought of this. Before I did this world record, I wanted to do longest studio section. The longest studio section, in the sense that all the products we'll be producing, we can now sell it out. You know, the music, we can drop it on digital platforms as it goes. But they said before I do that, if you want to set your record, you need to pay something. Then if you want to break an existing record, you won't have to pay, because someone paid already to set or to create the record category.
How much is paid if you want to create a category?
Then it was I saw around $600 or so. Then I was not with funds then. So I was like, how poor people they do this thing. So the agent was like, okay, you can break an existing record. So I had to check for music related marathon record to break. I did this, and I even did another one last week Sunday. Still waiting for the
tell us what was that? Which one?
Longest whistling marathon.
Yes,
I whistled for 40 hours. Longest whistling marathon, 40 hours. The record on ground is 25 hours, 30 minutes, 5 seconds. So I broke the 25 hours, and I set a new world record for 40 hours longest whistling marathon. We are gathering the evidence. I just did it this Sunday. So we're gathering the evidence. We'll be uploading the evidence this weekend till next. Then we're setting
I'm curious.
Two
like whistling.
Yeah.
You are going to whistle for us before you leave the show today. So, congratulations again.
Thank you so
talking
much.
seriously about what Nigerians think. You know, a lot of times we look at doing things that are very conventional, things that are regular, and then when it comes to wanting to break records or make yourself really stand out, many young people struggle. After Hilda Basi, and in fact, since I want to even before Hilda Basi, where we had Kafaya at the cafe, and she actually broke her record here, Silver Bird, and that is still one to beat forever. We'll say that honestly. Young people that you work with, what have you been able to make out of this experience aside this, in terms of maybe talent discovery, maybe some songs there you're recording? By now we should have some hits from you.
Yeah. You know, I made mention of, I worked with 150 artists to achieve this. Even after the record, the marathon, we still recorded like 20 artists. The ones that did good, we gave them free EP production, free single production to some. And I'm still working with them. We are all in the group chat. None of them have left the group chat. I'm also always recommending most of them to record labels, record deals, and other producers.
Why not yours? Because by now, one would imagine that for you to have achieved this feat, your record label's name should be in everybody's mind. People should be able to talk about Black Street.
Beats Black,
Okay, Beats Black, and then Beats Black. Okay, Beats Black, and they easily can relate with it. How do you intend to cash in on this achievement to make your record label really that'll be talked about in Africa and who knows the whole world?
I'm still praying, and I'm still praying for partnership to be able, because I can't do it alone. Owning a record label and even pushing an artist needs a budget, a fat budget, as you can see.
So we know that you have money now.
It's coming. It's coming. It's almost here.
This thing comes with plenty money.
It's almost here. It's almost here. So I have plans of record label. That's why I'm still holding on to the artists. And sometimes I even, after my whistling marathon, some of them came around. I was like, come to the studio and get one track each, you know, the ones that I saw. I was like, so I'm still trying to motivate them, because when I started when I started being a music producer from an artist back then, nobody believed it. It's my mom on 14 February. That's why this date is very important. On 14 February 2025, my mom bought me a big computer. It was like, stop going outside and coming back at night. You can do this thing, do it at home. That's when I started the production. I was supposed to be a lawyer. or a military, or a military personnel, but we choose the studio and headphone just because music is not just hobby. To me, it's hobby, it's passion, it's talent, it's career. So it's not just me singing or producing or so. So I'm looking forward and still praying for partnership, so we can push more rising stars and we can set more records in the future.
All right, Ben, over to you. I still have a couple of questions. We have to wrap up in a few minutes, but over to you, Ben.
I'm looking at you as a music producer right now. Like you said, you're looking for partnership in order to take you to the next level. What are these challenges you've had in the past that have mitigated against your rapid growth up to this level?
Can you come again so I can hear clearly?
I said, being a music producer, as it were, you said earlier that you're looking for partnership in order to take it to the next level. So I'm asking, basically, in your department in entertainment, which is music producing, what are the challenges you've faced that have mitigated or that have been bedeviled your growth, or the industry as well? What are those challenges that you people have that would have blocked you not to reach where you're supposed to?
Yeah, we say one, the most important is the finance aspect of it. You know, in anything you do right now, you need to have a budget for it. And it's not just you beg everybody to the top. You can't beg everybody to the top. If an artist begs a producer for a production, he will not be able to beg the graphics designer for the photo, or beg the promoter and all this. So what the challenge is finance and the right partner, not just every partner, but the right partner, the person or the people or the group that is willing and has the drive to promote stars, to promote rising stars. Because starting from an up-and-coming artist, you need to fund the person, shoot videos, do billboards, do shows, future people, to be able to create that name or the brand before the brand can start generating funds. I always say music is like a baby. You need to feed it till when it grows, it can now feed you. Put it in education, school, go through school. That's in the aspect of studio, artwork, designs and all this one. So when the baby is now fully grown, it can now feed you. So the right people will know the rudiments of music and how to push it, that it needs funds. So we are open to partnership. Even if you don't want to partner and you are interested in artists, you need some music artists, I have a whole lot of them out there that are good, that were partners with me on this, and we got this, and I hold it to my heart. I can still recommend a lot out there. Yes, boss.
No, you talked about finance as the whole thing. Don't you need the skill, first of all? You need to be grounded in the skill. You need to be schooled in music production, first of all. So don't you look at that. Is it always fun? It doesn't mean that if I have the money to, even if I do not have the wherewithal, I don't know how to do music production. And if I get the right partnership as well, I will just go ahead.
Yeah, I always say if a novice is working with a professor, the novice is a novice professor. If you don't have talent, or if you don't know where you're going to, and you work with someone that knows where you are going to, you are almost at the right path. So with me as a music producer, with the experience and quality, if you're listening to me out there, you can go check it out on all platforms. Black Star, the name BLAAKSTAR. When you search on my name, you can see other artists and other production, not just me. Or you search for Beat is Black. With the production and the quality we have, we know we can hit the market. we know we can hit the market. So partner with us and you get it. That's the best thing I could say. Because I know the quality, I have the experience, and with what I have and with what you have, we can move mountain.
Okay, I have someone in the studios who wants you to whistle. What kind of a request is this, honestly?
Yeah, I'll do that free performance.
Okay, so when you say whistling, what? And in case you've just joined us, he already won Guinness World Record for the longest recording marathon, which you have the certificate here again. It was issued on February 14, 2024. But while we're bringing this to the table now, is that he has another thing he's cooking, which he intends to put all the evidence together and send to the Guinness World Record, and then we'll get to know if you're getting another one. So whistling, how do you whistle to win?
Yeah, whistling, I saw whistling as a part of African culture, and since the person that did the record did it in Germany in 2010, so I was like, man, let me bring this back to Africa. So I had to bring out, songs we know, Kongwaso, African Queen, songs from Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy, Two-Face, and we said the instrumentals, then I whistled the lyrics of the song. So it was kind of like a karaoke saxophone event where the instrumental plays and we whistle it.
All right. I mean, that explains. I was thinking you'd just be here and then you'd be whistling away.
It was not that boring. People were dancing all throughout the marathon there.
So it could be likened to someone playing like a saxophone or something, like just some instrument.
Yes, but it's just the instrumental. So once you hear the instrumental, bing, 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 you know that the next thing. Just
you did this for how many hours?
I did the song
40 hours.
No, each of the track is 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
Yes.
So we're whistling the songs all through. Like I did one of my songs, there was a song I produced, I did the beat, I did the recording, I did the mixing and mastering of the song. The track title is Whistle. It was like the theme song for the whistling marathon. So the chorus is so like that, you keep whistling. So you see, I whistle on key and on tempo. So it was entertaining.
I'm a Florida's big fan. Florida, he whistled, I guess 2012, I can't remember something. Yeah. So I love songs that go by the title, and in fact, this is also very interesting. So it's so nice to have you with us on the show today. It's so interesting because every day you get to meet amazing Nigerians who do amazing things right here. We'll be speaking with Idem Abasifreke, who is the winner of the Guinness World Record for the longest recorded marathon with multiple artists. He ran for over 90 hours.
95 hours, 59 minutes achievement.
And this one you're looking for is over 40 hours.
Yes.
We wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you indeed for joining us on the show. You're still watching News Hub on Silverbird Television. Ben, after the show, you have to whistle some new songs that are coming to mind. Maybe one of them. Oliver the Cook songs. I'm a big fan. Forever Would Be, Sonny Ade's songs, and as well as Ira Star and Tiwa Savage. After the break, do stay with us.